Would you guys ever make a pact with the devil?
Nope.
No.
Okay, well, there's a story. This is so interesting too. I wish we had like more time, but there's a story of a guy named Josue called in and said, "Yo, I made a pact with the demon slash devil," and basically he made it because his money. When he was 14, his parents were struggling with money, his family, and they had a financial crisis or whatever. And the demon actually appeared. Like, okay, he was praying and nothing happened. Like, it's like, shit, like, what's going on? Like, is it even worth praying to demons?
Mm-hmm.
But 1 year later, the demon appeared. Apparently, the demon showed him, like, how to sacrifice dogs and shit like that.
What
I'm
the
like, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Ambiente episode 11. I'm your host, Danny Flores. These are my co-hosts.
It's Paula, y'all.
Hey y'all, it's Julie.
It's that motherfucker Carlos.
Oh, agresivo today.
Wait, that was episode 12.
I did say 12 or
Said
did I say 11?
11.
Oh, shit, 12. I meant
We gotta
11.
remember going like this.
We don't even know officially what it is.
Wait, I meant 12.
Okay, episode 12.
But if you're listening on Apple or Spotify, it's 13. Because we're one episode ahead.
yeah.
We did a bonus one.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that bonus.
Yeah,
one.
you fans keep track of that, please, because we're struggling.
We honestly are.
Well,
But
yeah, we are. I mean, am I wrong? Am I right?
All right.
Okay.
but as you can see, Troy called out again.
Aw.
He's feeling sick or what?
He's using his sick time again.
Yeah.
He has to fix his car because there's some issues going on with it. So
It'd
I know.
Be like that. It'd
What
be
happened?
Like that.
I don't know. It's just a lot. So
It's a lot of shit.
yeah.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that.
Yeah, how was
Fuck General
everyone's-
Ford.
What?
Long story.
Okay, so my weekend was pretty cool. I didn't do anything. I just hung out with y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you guys eat yesterday.
Carolinas.
Yeah, and I got Cali tacos.
How was your? I heard you guys went through some shit yesterday.
No, we just went to the fair.
We had a really fun time yesterday. We went to the fair. We went on rides. We had turkey leg with bacon on that, and then we had a corn dog. That shit was good.
Curly fries.
Curly fries too, funnel cake, and some fried Oreos that give me like fucking heartburn and a headache. But I mean, was it worth it? Yeah.
We went on this ride, and it's like a not like the roller coaster seats, but it'll just go like spin around, right? And then you end up
like a
this.
magic carpet type
Yeah.
shit.
I ended up like this, and dude, when I got off the ride, I felt like my dad, like no me podía like turn. It hurt so bad, my neck.
It was like this.
That torcida. Yeah.
Torcida moment. But yeah, my weekend was okay. I hung out with you guys. We ate Carolinas. Amanda went to a baby shower. I was with Felix. That's about it.
You guys went to the park.
Oh yeah, we went to a park, a grand opening of the park by our house, which is really cool though, for Felix and for kids.
We should have a home run derby in that field.
Oh my God, we would be there forever.
No, why?
Cause we would be hitting home runs all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
literally
don't
so
know
small.
from what I seen from
It is
you
small?
guys. From what I seen you guys, I don't know if
First
it
of
can
all,
reach
what we
it.
see from you.
Oh.
I've seen from me exactly. Last time I hit a ball, you couldn't even find it.
Ooh.
When did you ever?
Exactly. Exactly.
I saw your throwback though when you were in the baseball team.
When what?
When you were in the baseball team.
Instagram?
Oh, that one? Yeah, it was fitted, huh?
You're right.
Oh, really? I was there, right? You would tell me I was cute and shit when I sent you a picture of it.
Oh,
break up.
Wait, why break up? She was complimenting on me. That doesn't make any
It
sense.
sounded like y'all were arguing,
I
so
know.
might as well throw that in.
You guys
Wait,
like to
you were a
instigate, huh?
catcher, huh?
I was everything except a pitcher.
No.
And a shortstop.
Because when I went to go see you play, you were catching.
When did you go?
Remember?
One time. I think it was a Saturday right there on Westview.
Yeah, remember? He
I
said,
remember.
yeah, everybody popped out to see me. I guess everyone likes
I
me.
remember going.
Paula
Oh,
didn't
well,
go.
Paula didn't go
I
again.
don't remember.
Yeah, I remember.
I remember. That's the first time I ever saw like a curveball, and I was embarrassed. It was coming, and
Why you
like,
get struck out or what?
yeah, I struck out in front of your dad too. I was embarrassed. I was like, damn, I don't
My
want to
dad
play
went
baseball
too?
no more. Yeah,
Mhm.
everyone,
Everyone
Julie,
was
yeah,
there.
Amanda
I
went too.
remember.
no, Amanda didn't go.
No. I don't know where it was,
No.
Amanda. I don't even know if... No, I think
Yeah, you went. I think your mom went, and then your dad went. But yeah, anyways, that curveball was coming. That shit was a nice curve. It was coming. I thought it was gonna hit me, so I turned my back and boom, right in the strike zone.
Sheesh.
So
And I didn't suck. It was just like first time seeing a ball like that, you know. But
Yeah.
he's lucky because I would have took him 450 dead center.
Okay.
He's lucky. He's lucky.
But anyways, today I got jacked. I got my food jacked, and I was mad, babe.
What did you order?
We ordered McDonald's. It was two McChickens, two sausage McMuffins, and 3 fries or 3 hash browns, and literally, they dropped it off at 8:32. I went to look outside at 8:33. That shit was gone, and I think it was a fucking driver.
Probably was. Arizona's becoming ghetto.
It was a driver because I have a feeling because I feel like he parked over there. I don't know why he got down with a skateboard. He came and made it seem like it wasn't him. But I don't know. Amanda reported to the driver. I was like, fuck.
Did you guys report it to DoorDash? Or wherever you guys were?
Yeah, DoorDash.
So you didn't even get to eat your McDonald's?
No, but we got our money back.
Oh, at least
I was heated. I went to go look after him too. I went in the car.
That's big boy activities.
Well, not for that. I was just gonna.
What are you gonna do?
Hold on.
Get your hash browns back.
And what? Yeah, if I was him, I would do it too. You know how long you had to be waiting for your hash browns?
Like in that
Like, you know what?
I would have been pressed too. I would have been pressed too.
My plan was this: I was gonna go, and if I saw him, I would put the window down and record. It's like, hey, you're the one that likes to steal food.
What?
Because
Why
you
you?
my food.
And what you're gonna report
I
on
was
the
gonna-
cheese
What was that?
No.
You gotta be funny with it. Like, hey, bro, you got hash browns? You got hash browns? Or like, hey,
That's not funny.
not to you, but to me. So like, no, like roll up to the car and just be like, hey, what's up? Hey, dog, can I get my food, please? He's like, I dropped it off. I have a camera, but no, you didn't. And just like discuss right there.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
What the-
So when the guy
Just be careful.
dropped it off, and then you could see him like pick it up again and leave.
No, so
or
the
how?
thing on the camera, it didn't catch anyone dropping it off. Only caught him taking it. But this is the thing. I feel like I don't know if he like fuck. It's because I don't know why the cameras didn't catch it, and the door camera didn't catch it because they didn't even go across the pillar.
Yeah.
They dropped it off right there where it started.
Oh, so
And
it's
they
like,
usually don't do that. They go across it, leave it in the doormat. But I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it was probably the driver. He already knew he
Blanco
wanted to
Mania.
steal it.
Or you know
But
what?
my thing is,
Why come to the house?
Exactly. You could have just taken it. And
Or
Or
Yeah.
maybe he wanted to take the picture to make it seem like he dropped it off and then he picked it up. Because either way, they were going to report him.
Yeah, because if he was on a skateboard, I would have caught up to him. Because I literally
you in
left
your
the
car,
house.
right?
I was in the
Okay.
car. I literally
That's
left
true,
the
yeah.
house. He took the food at 8:33. I left the house at 8:36. So I would have caught up to him. I went fast going that way. He wasn't there. I went this way. He wasn't there.
Yeah, you
It's
would have
like,
seen him.
Motherfucker. Yeah, so I think it was like a car.
Dang, they did you
That's-
dirty, homie.
Or you know what else it could have been? A ghost.
Carlos, we have him on camera.
I thought you said you didn't.
I did.
Still
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
on
food.
camera.
They have.
Oh, they have it on camera? God, you said you did it.
Yeah, I did.
No,
you
dropping
did.
off the food.
Oh, the
They don't have
food.
it on camera.
Yeah.
Oh, but they do have taken it.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that makes sense now.
I'm weak. I will be upset too.
So I
would be
was
too.
like,
I wouldn't go
fuck.
look for him, but I would be pissed.
I was pissed. I went to go look.
No, I
for
can
him.
understand his frustration. I would do the same thing.
He wasn't there.
Well, I would have
Because it was
calmed him.
also after what?
Oh, bro, this was annoying too. Okay, so fuck, we gotta stop door dashing, Uber Eatsing stuff. So we woke up and I went Starbucks. We ordered Starbucks. We Ubered it, and we got 2 sandwiches, or our coffees, and Felix pumpkin bread.
Uh-huh.
And well, everything came except the sandwiches. I'm like, oh my god, I'm annoyed. So whatever. I was like, okay, let's order McDonald's, and that's what happened. They jacked our McDonald's.
So what did you end up eating?
Tamales from my dad. It's like shit. Fuck it. I have to settle with this.
I know I don't like door dashing because and then one is expensive and two it be taking forever to get.
Sometimes
to your house.
it's fast.
Yeah, like
if you order from here, it's fast.
Or if you order at night too, it's fast.
Night is it? Remember when? Where was it? I think that bridal weekend. I mean the bridal shower weekend when Danny got drunk and I ordered McDonald's.
Oh,
and it
yeah.
took forever.
It did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like the 40
because you kept
nuggets.
asking me what time.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh,
I
I don't
remember.
remember
You were there too.
And then
no, Fred?
yesterday I
Oh,
door dashed the tacos and it was quick. It was like 20 minutes
Why didn't you just drive?
because I was lazy
Oh.
and it was free
delivery?
We always, I don't know. Ever since the pandemic, we started doing that, which it's really bad. We've spent a
But
lot.
It's
Yeah,
a waste
it's
of money.
expensive.
Yeah, but
We do that
I
shit
don't know,
like
I'd
at
rather
least.
just drive over there.
nope.
Hell no, I'm lazy with that shit. But yeah, today's episode we're gonna talk about scary folk tales, legendary. So Paula, you want to go first because yours is like fucking scary.
Yeah, well, I was just gonna talk about the La Llorona. Everyone know who's that?
Wait, have you guys seen the
Yeah.
the movie?
I
No.
haven't. I heard it's whack though.
It was
heard
okay.
it.
It was a while. I think it was at the old house where me and my mom watched it. But basically, so I couldn't remember like how it started, like why the reason she drowned her kids. But Carlos said because she was with another guy, right?
Yeah, she was trying to be with another guy. Guy didn't want the kids, so she said drown them kids, and then the guy didn't want her because he probably left her or something. And yeah.
If these people are wrong, please comment down.
Yeah, well,
below.
what
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
even know
if
the
I didn't get it
story.
right, please, because
What I
man,
read-
there's
Sorry,
different
go
different places, different stories, different origins.
Yeah, what I read it said that they were married, had the 2 kids, and then she caught him cheating on her. So then she took it out on the kids, drowned them, and then she mourned the loss of her kids afterwards.
And what did she scream?
Made mis hijos.
Interesting.
I don't know. Yesterday when I got home at nighttime, I saw a video of a lady talking about it.
Oh, on TikTok?
Mhm.
Me too. I got
was like,
scared.
yeah, she sounds fucking scary.
Yeah, it was in Mexico, huh?
But she said that it happened to a friend close to Pennsylvania too. Like, so I don't know if that bitch travels or what the
I
fuck.
don't know.
Mrs. Worldwide.
Honestly.
Wait, have you guys on TikTok? Sometimes it comes out me. It's like people are live in it's in Mexico too. They're
Oh,
live
yeah.
in a cemetery.
Mira, güey,
A
mira, güey.
witch.
No,
Ajá.
no mames,
That's
güey. No
just
mames,
funny.
güey.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that.
And they're like, mira, la bruja.
I feel
And
like
they're like talking to them to like make them come to them. That's scary.
yeah, I feel like that shit's fake though.
Yeah, probably.
At some
I
point,
don't
because they look like actual witches, and I feel like witches don't look like witches. You know what I mean? I feel like they just look like normal people without, because the people they show, they have like robes, pointy hoodies and shit like that, and yeah, I don't know. And also they look
the
like they have a
typical-
mask. Yeah, it also looks like they have a
They,
mask on.
they exaggerate their expressions, or they exaggerate their reactions. I feel like they do that a lot too
Yeah.
with that.
I
It's
always
probably
skip it because I
fake,
get
yeah.
scared. No, I saw one yesterday. It was someone like duetted, yeah, on TikTok, and it was like 2 girls in Mexico, 2 walking home alone, and they passed a guy and they call him El Cucuy, the boogeyman.
Oh, I seen that video.
You saw that one?
Yeah, I
And
seen
he
that
just has
video.
like a white mask, no?
The man's just standing on the side of the road. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, buenas noches, whatever." So then they leave, and then this I watched it last night. It was scaring me. Oh, sorry.
Ooh, alarma te
So
ve.
then, where was I? Oh yeah, they passed the guy. He was just standing like, "Oh, buenas noches, whatever." So then when they get like, they turn whatever to get to their house, he's right there again. And like he was there before they got there, and then he starts racing, like running towards them. So they run into the house, and they like close the door, whatever. So they like open to look again, and the guy just standing there. So they're running to the room, and then by the window, he's right there again. Ooh, I got
what the
chills.
fuck? That's scary.
I turned it off after that. I was scared.
Oh, really? Well, after that,
Oh,
after
thank
that
God you
part
watched
video,
it.
like they hear stuff outside in the living room, like clashes,
This
stuff
was like a
breaking
3-minute
stuff.
TikTok or what?
I guess so.
No.
And I was watching it, right, and then they call their friend talking about, "Yo, can you guys help us out? Like this shit's happening." And they pull up, and when they get there, they get them from the room, and when they're walking out, like the house starts flickering. There's like all the furniture is flipped upside down, like all the muebles are moved, all like all the utensils from the kitchens are out the window. Yeah, everything's just a mess inside the house.
Oh
What the hell?
goodness, that's scary.
I've never seen that one on TikTok.
Horror talk is a thing.
Yeah, I
shit
just
is-
saw it
and
yesterday.
it's very fun. It's very
Mhm.
interesting
No.
too.
I
Find a
was
lot of cool
watching
stuff
it
on there.
in the room alone, and I couldn't. After where I saw him in the window, I changed it.
Are you the type of person that be hiding in the comments, huh? You just play the video and just read the comments. And just listen to
Sometimes.
the
that's
audio.
me.
Sometimes.
No, I
It
got-
depends.
no, I
If
read
it's,
the
like,
comments.
Slow. If it's like a slow video and nothing's like popping up, I go to the comments to see
To
what
see
it
like,
is.
oh, it's in part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or to
I'm
see
just like,
when,
no.
see where, look behind here, look.
Yeah.
Like, they tell
Yeah,
you where
yeah,
to
yeah.
look.
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
people in the
scary.
cemetery looking for witches, I feel like that shit's fake.
I
It's
mean,
all
Never
just
seen
fake.
that
They
one.
find rituals. I mean, those look real, but the thing is that their reactions are very like,
Over
No mames,
dramatic.
güey, mira,
Yeah.
mira.
man,
Yeah.
mama's gonna-
You haven't
mira,
watched
mira,
it
mira.
yet?
No.
That's just so popular.
Maybe I'm
Yeah.
just not on horror TikTok.
You know, like, ¿quién eres? ¿Qué haces?
Enséñate or what?
Yeah.
Insanity,
I don't know.
Yeah.
They're saying the witch
Yeah.
do shit. I'm like, dog, what the fuck? I don't think they want to do that.
Yeah, that's. It's
And then they chase them too, and the witches be running.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm
the
like,
fuck?
that's just fake.
I
If you were a
know.
witch, you would do a spell or some shit to
to go to them.
Wait, and I saw this one too. It was in Mexico too. They were talking about there was a lady that would steal kids in the night, and I guess she stole a couple kids, whatever, and they with a knife and all that. So I guess the one kid that survived was able to like picture like the lady, so they drew her and everything, and they never found her again. And like a girl took a picture like at 3 a.m, and she's just on the rooftop. And
They
they never
assumed it
found
was her.
Oh
They
yeah, they assumed it was
her.
her.
I'm like, y'all watching the same
Yeah,
Yeah, we're on the same TikTok. Yeah,
The
on the same
lady
TikTok, yeah.
that they assume it was that lady. That
Yeah, she
lady,
was
yeah.
just on a roof, just standing.
Yeah, that she just crossed on the roofs during the day, and then she just waited
Yeah,
out until
till night,
nightfall, and
yeah.
that's when they steal the kids.
Yeah,
the
it was
hell?
scary. I was like, oh my goodness.
That's spook my goots.
I can't believe you still haven't seen that.
No, I'm not
Hard
on
talk.
spooky TikTok.
Yeah, she can't handle like real scary
All right,
things.
calm down.
You don't like
You know,
scary stuff?
Mm-mm.
If I know it's real, no. Fuck no.
Well, Michael Myers, Jason,
Well,
Wrong
that's
Turn
like
marathons, it's all good.
But not like any paranormal stuff.
No, I don't like
perm.
that shit.
Yeah, it's scary.
Like if I see it on TikTok, I'm forwarding it. Go ahead, Amanda.
According to Google and things like that, so Llorona, am I saying that right?
Llorona.
Is actually the origin is from Venezuela,
Oh.
but was carried out and the briefs. And I actually found the story, but she married. Her name was Maria. She was the most beautiful woman in the village, and she married who she thought was the most handsome man, and they had 2 children. But the man only paid attention to the children, didn't talk to her, didn't want anything to do with her. So she grew jealous and angry at her children, and she killed her children as a result because
Go to beach.
he
Oh, jealousy.
he ignored her. / he even said he was going to marry a rich woman, like he was going to leave her.
What year is this?
Does not say.
Like 1800s?
It just says a long time ago in a poor village there was a good-looking girl named Maria.
Maria.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, honestly, I've never
I'm
heard
getting
the-
Encanto vibes.
Why Encanto?
You mean Coco or Encanto?
Latino, no, Encanto, Latino, far away and magical, not magical, but like supernatural powers type of vibe.
But she was not
she's drowning.
supernatural.
But
She-
after
After she died.
she died, she got supernatural.
Didn't she drown herself too? Or
Okay.
someone drowned her?
Yeah, I mean I can read it if you want. This one is like a very short summarized version.
All right, fuck it, read it.
Okay. This is The Weeping Woman, La Llorona, as told by Joe Hayes. A long time ago in a poor village, there was a good-looking girl named Maria. She was the most beautiful girl in the world. And because she was so beautiful, Maria thought she was better than everyone else. As Maria grew older, she became more beautiful and more proud. She was a young woman, or when she was a young woman, she didn't even look at the young men from her village. They weren't good enough for her. When I marry, Maria said, I will marry the most handsome man in the world. And then one day, a young rancher from a rich family came into her village. He was handsome, and he could play the guitar. He could play the guitar and sing beautifully. Maria decided that he was the man for her. Before long, she and the ranchero became engaged, and soon they were married. At first, things were fine. They had 2 children, and they seemed to be a happy family together. But after a few years, the ranchero went back to the wild life of the prairies. He sometimes left town and was gone for months, and then when he came home, it was only to visit his children. He seemed to care nothing for the beautiful Maria. Sometimes he said he wanted to marry a rich woman of his class. Maria was a proud woman, and she became very angry with the husband. She also began to feel anger toward her children because he paid attention to them. He just ignored her. One evening, Maria was walking with her 2 children by the river. The rancher came by in a carriage with a rich woman. He stopped and spoke to his children, but he didn't even look at Maria. Then he left with the rich woman. When Maria saw that, she became terribly angry, and she turned against her children. She took her 2 children and threw them into the river. But as they disappeared down the river, she realized what she had done. She ran down the river and tried to save them, but they were gone. The next morning, the people found her dead by the river. But the first night after they buried Maria, the people heard the sound of crying down by the river. It was not the wind, it was La Llorona crying, "Where are my children?" And they saw a woman walking by the river. They called her La Llorona, the weeping woman. And now parents tell their children not to go out in the night because La Llorona might catch them.
Damn, I guess you guys are right.
What?
Jealousy is a disease.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, my grandma in Mexico lives by a river. Our great grandma, rest in peace. She lived, and when we would go, we would spend. I don't know if you remember because you were young, and I don't know about you, but we would. There was one night where we were there for like probably 8, 9 o'clock at night, and the river bottom you could see it, and that like, all you see is like pure darkness, like you can't see shit under. And then we were like, hurry up, get in the car, we gotta go. And then they were just trying to scare us. But in Mexico, obviously, you could go in the back in the trunk. And the guys were in the trunk. And I don't know, it was just scary. I was like, fuck. Imagine she shows up right now.
Fuck that.
I know, and
Hell
especially
no.
because Mexico is like so dark at night. Well, where my dad's from,
Yeah, it's
like
super
it's so dark. There's no like street lights or anything. It's scary. I'm low-key scared even at this age.
At
If
this
you-
grown age, huh?
They say if you hear her to turn off all your lights and shit. Don't make.
Fuck no, why?
No, like if you hear out, like the farther you hear her, she's really close to you.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you hear like from far, it means she's like literally outside your
Super
window.
close to you.
And to turn off all your lights, you don't want to make her,
Like
I guess,
upset?
Want
you
you?
don't- yeah, you don't want to attract her to
What
your
the hell?
house.
That's spooky.
It's a little spook-magoots.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Remember in middle school when they would be like, or no, mine was like elementary school when they would say like if you go into the restroom, turn off the lights, close the door, and say Bloody Mary 3 times,
Well, I remember that.
and she would
Remember
come
that.
out.
That's a legendary right
Yeah,
there.
that
Yeah.
was spooky.
No, yeah,
'Cause
I never
thought
did
was
it.
real. I never did it too.
You
Fuck
did it?
that.
No, hell no.
That shit's fake. Just like Candyman.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't
But
know?
I believe that. I ain't gonna try.
The Bloody Mary, you believe
Have
it?
you met someone who done it?
Huh?
Have you met someone who's done it?
Mm-mm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
In the movie Paranormal Activity,
Exactly.
they do it. Remember?
And
she
she gets
pops
all
out,
scared.
And they
yeah.
get all cut up.
Wait, what? In the third one?
In
The one with the two
with
little girls. That might be the
Oh,
third
second
third
one.
one.
Second
Uh,
one.
Or no,
Third one, yeah.
Third one, yeah.
It's like the two little girls, and they do it inside the restroom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But talking about real shit, okay, would you consider La Llorona real shit?
I don't. Maybe it's a myth.
No.
If you hear or see her, it's real shit.
I mean, there's been encounters of her, so I mean, I wouldn't doubt
Yeah,
it.
But like, it's hard to believe videos.
Because it was
you
like a
see.
long time ago.
But let's say
Like,
you physically see her and hear it, it's gonna be real to us. But we're gonna say it's fake until we see it.
Oh, I got to replay.
Right, right.
I mean, unless you know what I mean.
Unless you guys want to go
but I don't
ghost
wanna
hunting
see
or
if
what?
it's real.
Part of me thinks it's a parenting lesson.
Yeah, they're like, oh, don't
I
go
don't
down to
think
the
so.
river.
Yeah,
It's
or
too
just
late.
like you're not allowed to like don't go out at night. Well, why not? Because I mean that's how my parents used it. Was I couldn't do it or else I was gonna get got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So it was like you better not
Yeah.
because
yeah, that's
she
true.
was actually out there. It was like, well,
And then
You're
there's
gonna
so
get in
many
trouble.
different stories of it.
Yeah.
So is it really
Variations.
real? Yeah, like there's
Well,
so
it
many
could be.
variations
It's just
of it.
like she does travel among like the bodies of water.
She's worldwide.
But just because she travels around doesn't mean she has different stories. Wouldn't you think if it's real, she has the same story?
Yeah, but think about it. Different cultures, different stories,
Yeah, but
different
if it was
origins.
her story, why would there be different ones if it was real?
Because it's
No.
different cultures, different persons.
Nah.
Mm.
It's different. There's different factors that come to that.
but sometimes with stuff like this, because there's so many different stories slash in different areas, you have to wonder has something similar happened to all of them for them all to have the same story to be able to tell, even though they're not close. Like I don't mean to sound deep or anything, but same thing with religion. There's so many different religions, but if you kind of sum it up, a lot of them come back down to one similar thing,
God.
which is a higher being. But they're all so far apart with how old all these religions are. How would they even know to tell, like, oh, well, I did this? They just happen to have the same story across the world without being able to.
Well,
talk
y'all
to
getting
each other.
scared? Y'all getting spooked, magoots?
I hear knocking.
I know.
No, it's the table.
Oh, it's this.
No,
yeah.
Yeah.
And
it
yeah, what
was-
Amanda was saying, I mean, she's right. Just like Bigfoot, you know, there's a
Oh
different
my-
type of Bigfoot here. It would be different to the one like in the south.
But
where
do you
I think they
believe
call
in
it.
Bigfoot?
No.
Yes,
I don't know. That's hard to believe.
it hasn't been proven nor disproven. So until one of those happen, I'm gonna still believe yes, there is evidence to dictate Bigfoot is real.
What about chupacabra?
I feel like that's similar to Bigfoot.
I was gonna say, wouldn't that just be like the
Yeah.
Latino version of Bigfoot?
Well, I don't know. Chupacabras is like they have like sharp teeth and shit like that. It's like it looks more like a demon slash like mixed demon with a bear or some
Like a
shit.
werewolf?
A werewolf.
But that one might be like a cultural thing because chupacabras are more known in Latin America. You don't hear much here, and if you do, it's like usually in Texas or here somewhere.
Texas.
Well, what if
Taxes.
it's just a cousin
Or New
of
Mexico.
of Bigfoot?
Exactly.
Could
Could be.
Oh.
An example of something that exists, they just are in different regions.
Like the New Jersey Devil.
Like
New
who?
Jersey
The
Devil.
New Jersey Devil. You guys ever heard of the New Jersey
No,
Devil?
what is that?
Ooh, story time. Cool. So there used to be this family. I think they just weren't religious at all or something, but like they had some shit against them. And like it was a big family, and the youngest, and like they were gonna have like a baby. And I guess like the baby, like the mom or something was like practicing like witchcraft or some shit like that. And I guess like her baby got possessed. Not the but like the womb got possessed, and like it was gonna be known like the devil's child or the devil itself was gonna be born. So when they were gonna have the baby, they heard squealing, like the fucking house started shaking and shit. And the boom, the baby it wasn't a baby. It was like a goat with a horse's head and like bat wings. So as soon as they came out, just started flying around and shit, and like squealing and whatnot. And then it just flew out the chimney, and then it just ever since then it's just been out there. People don't know if it's dead or alive. Some supposedly said they have shot it down.
It sounds like Shrek 2, my guy.
I've
no,
never heard that story.
Well, yeah, look into it. It's pretty interesting.
What's it
I've
called?
never heard of that one.
The New Jersey Devil.
The New Jersey.
I never heard about it either.
You guys gotta catch up. You guys really.
But talking about, like I said, something more real. I heard about the Stockton serial killer.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's
Yeah,
crazy,
that one's
dude.
getting crazy.
You haven't heard it?
You haven't heard
my
about that,
God.
man?
Where
Jay, you
where
need
you
to
at?
update on the news.
Hello.
watch the news.
You watch
You're on
TikTok?
TikTok. Yo, it's on TikTok. You haven't seen that at all?
I haven't seen it on TikTok.
Well, there's a guy in Stockton,
What
California.
what is on your For You page, Julie?
That
YouTubers.
one lady that's a Jewish,
Lover.
Oh my God.
that
Love
she's always
Jewish
showing what
TikTok.
she's cooking for Shabbos or Shabbos. I don't know what to say. Bad Bunny TikTok. Yeah.
No, but anyways, it's a serial killer in Stockton. He's already murdered 5 men.
Oh, the one that's only killing Latinos. My
Yeah.
mom was telling me about it.
He
Well,
killed
mo-
one white guy.
Yeah, one white guy. Most of them are
Yeah.
Hispanics. So
It's weird
the
because I
fuck?
feel like this is, at least since I remember, the first maybe serial killer that is happening in my time
That we know of.
that we know of.
That we know
That
of.
we know of.
That we know of.
Yeah, what that's been going on the internet.
It's been active. Yeah, we got keep a
And
head
they
out
haven't
for all my
caught him yet?
people over there.
Mm-mm.
why? So wait, I forgot.
Don't
what
walk
it
by
is.
yourself, please.
We also had, at least here, so it was a father and son who were shooting people
Oh,
on
you-
a highway.
But it was in Arizona for you.
Well, that
I
was more
wasn't
like
here.
that was
We
like
were
an
here.
act
Yeah,
of
we were
We were?
here.
terrorism.
We were
I,
here,
don't- I don't think that was like a
But he-
serial.
But
Or
that's
like a
not
major crime.
Yeah, that's not like.
Well,
But
the
he's
guy,
killing people just to
yeah,
kill people.
He
I
killed
saw-
multiple people. It's technically a serial killer is just somebody who's killed more than
Well,
one.
But
fine.
yeah.
I saw too on TikTok. But you gotta be on like news TikTok and all that, Jay. I think like one of his motives were like try and kill like homeless people.
The Stockton. guy?
Yeah, I think to like get rid of
But
homeless. That's what I saw on
it
TikTok.
wasn't nothing that I've heard of, like nothing like
racially profiled.
no, like with a knife. He's using a gun.
Yeah, he's just
Oh.
shooting them.
It's not like the shows. we
It's
watch
like
and shit.
what
Where
was
he's,
it called?
doing some
Like Sons of Sam type of thing.
no idea.
No?
I've
No
seen
idea.
this episode of Criminal Minds.
Sons of Sam's. Yeah.
Uh, the-
Yeah, it's a guy who was going around to the cars and just shooting people, like just chilling the cars and just shoot them right there and then.
Wow.
That's crazy, and the fact
Yeah,
that
it's
they
an
haven't
interesting
found
case. You guys should look that into it.
Wait, Tom. There's another thing that came out on TikTok too. It was recently too a Hispanic immigrant. He stabbed people in Vegas. I think
Oh,
one
I
died.
saw
Did you
it
see
too.
it?
I saw it.
But previously to that, he came out in La Noticias.
He did an interview
Channel,
with
yeah, Channel 34. I think.
Telemundo.
No, it wasn't Telemundo. It's Univision. I think-
Univision.
I think. And they were like, "Oh, I'm an immigrant. I just lost my house. This and this and that." Right? And then the week later,
Was he in the
killed.
hotel?
I think
know.
so. I can't remember. And then he killed. No. I know what you're talking about. No. And then he stabbed. I think 6 people, and then injured. Some, I don't know. But yeah, it's so crazy.
time.
Did
But
they say
he-
why he did that?
No, I didn't see it. But it said he already had a criminal record before, and the DA failed to prosecute him for that previous.
Oh my god.
Just like that
Yeah.
Jeffrey Dahmer. I just finished that. That shit got me mad.
We're just watching it.
I know.
I had to stop yesterday. I was falling asleep.
Yeah, she was.
I was so
Yeah.
sleepy.
What you guys
Yes,
do? Like
dude.
watch parties?
No, like we just like after
Oh,
our
just, like,
dates,
whenever
we
we're
just
together?
we just like
We'll
want to
just-
watch Jeffrey Dahmer. We watch Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, where? In the
At the
study
house?
room.
Oh, in the study room.
Yeah, that is a trip.
Yeah. I know that Jeffrey Dahmer ones. I was like, what the hell?
The first episode freaked me out.
The first one, yeah.
that
Mhm.
I
my
was
heart
like,
started
oh my
racing.
gosh. I
I
know.
was like, what the fuck's going on? But then after that, it gets more.
Well, since you guys have already watched it, we just finished the one where it's the
We finished the second episode.
He's the Asian Islander, or him. It pissed me off that he tried to escape, and like the ladies were like, "Oh no, like you need to check
He's
on him.
underage,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's underage." And he kept saying like, "Oh no, he's my boyfriend and everything." And then the cops went inside the room and didn't see the other guy he had just killed.
Yeah.
He didn't go. They didn't go inside the room.
He
They
just,
just-
went like, "Oh, can I look?" And he went
Yeah.
into the room and like looked around.
Yeah.
But like my thing is like,
But
if you're gonna
previous-
look around
yeah.
good. Go inside the
But
whole room.
previous that, I think the night before or days before, he had killed what's his name, Hughes. I can't remember his first name. I'm sorry. The deaf one.
We haven't gotten there.
That's the one on
Tony
the.
Hughes. Yeah.
That's the one on the floor.
Yeah, he had just killed him.
Well, we haven't seen that part. It just showed like, you know how like it jumps
Yeah.
back and forth. It was the Islander, and he was going into the room to.
Loation.
Oh, Malaysian.
Low-
Oh,
Loation.
oh, Loation. I didn't know what he was, but yeah.
Mhm.
I was like, oh my gosh, it's so creepy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I know,
Yeah.
and imagine that shit was happening. Like I feel bad. Well, they said that the neighbor wasn't actually facts. Like she.
Yeah,
that
it was
that
like
didn't
just
happen
put
in
there.
real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
What?
dramatization.
Well, they said that there was a lady, but her name
She
was
was
like
across the
yeah,
street.
she was not across the hall. She was
Oh, I
not
thought
next
across the
door,
street.
but she was across the hall.
But she would still get the smells and shit.
Yeah, I think so.
I thought she was across the street.
No,
I don't
it was
know.
across the hall.
But
But
yeah,
it's crazy.
that neighbor wasn't. I mean, she's a real person, but it wasn't directly neighbor.
Like I said, dramatization, drama.
Yeah, they add
Yeah.
a little bit more.
That's
But
crazy.
Does it like irk you how he talks, Jeffrey
Yeah.
Dahmer, like too slow? Like, hey,
Yeah, he
guys.
does.
He's usually drunk. You have to remember that he was an alcoholic from the time he was like 12.
Mhm.
So a lot of it is he's drunk / slurring. That's
He
why
like-
he's talking.
he
Like
sounds like Napoleon.
No, but like, have you seen? There's a guy on TikTok too that he makes the scenes again, and they go like, "Oh, give me Dahmer," and then he just like he talks just
Oh
like
yeah,
him.
yeah,
He's
I've seen
so
him.
good.
Send it to me.
I have
need
to
watch
find it. Yeah.
yeah. I've watched that one. Yeah, but I don't know. We're just on episode 3, but it's just like, ugh.
And then the new
That guy's
tapes
weird.
came out or
Yeah.
something about.
I'm
Jeffrey
on the second episode already.
Dahmer. I have to
What?
watch that.
Like his tapes when they were interviewing him and all that.
It just came out.
It just came out so
Oh,
you could
shit.
hear him and all that.
it's like 60 hours. Because the whole interview when they arrested him, they spoke to him for like 60 hours where he just told them everything because
Fuck.
he was trying to write, in his words, like write what he did.
Yeah.
/ end what was happening.
Oh
So
my
he
god.
told them everything. It was like 60 hours worth of.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, let me ask you this: since you finished everything, do you think God forgave him?
If he at the end before he died he baptized
Don't say.
Oh no, but that's
No,
a
no, no,
known thing.
I
I mean,
watched
everyone
the-
knows
okay,
that.
okay.
No, I watched the
He-
podcast and they were talking
yeah.
about
Uh,
that he gets
That-
baptized, right? But then in the podcast I was watching, they were saying, what if he just did that for show?
Then God knows.
Yeah, like he
Uh,
was just
only
doing
God
it so
knows,
people
you know?
would like, oh, he's a forgiven person, whatever. So the people around him wouldn't.
Only
attack him
God
or
knows.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
As a like if you say God died for you and the cross and all that, like you're saved. So if he actually believed it and he confessed it, then yeah, I believe God forgave
Evan
him.
Peters seemed like the actor. He seemed. Obviously, we're not gonna know. Like he seemed genuine about, but obviously he's acting.
It's crazy. Huh?
He's an actor.
He's a great actor.
Yeah,
He's a really
he
good
was
actor,
a
yeah.
good actor. Sleepover's a good movie. He came out in Sleepover. But yeah, that's
But
it.
yeah, I don't think there has been a series or anything as good as that one.
Stranger Things.
No, but like an actual serial killer
Like
that
a
based it on
documentary type
the victims.
Yeah, that's true.
Did
Like
you
the Night Stalker.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
I was gonna say
remember. I don't remember
Well,
a lot.
that
Like,
was
it
a one episode
documentary.
thing.
no, it was more than one
It
episode.
was a
Was it?
documentary.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a.
But I think part of that is because Dahmer is one of the few who've actually given answers.
Yeah, he actually gave a full confession.
Yeah, so like they could create the story.
they have
based
more
off
to go
what-
along. Yeah.
Whereas some of the other ones, like the one that they talk about in there, John
Gacy?
Wayne Gacy,
Gacy.
he said he never did anything. Same with Richard Ramirez. He didn't talk. He
But
just,
going back to Gacy, he was a Christian or Catholic, or what was he?
I don't know. I haven't. I mean, I know who he is, but I haven't watched his stuff.
Because he was always
Which
talking
I
about
need to.
God.
the other one they could probably make one would be Ed Kemper. But I don't know if that one's as quote unquote exciting.
Is that the guy, the tall guy, that killed his mom and then had sex with her?
The co-ed killer.
Ugh, I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, he's like what, 7 feet tall?
He's not. I don't think he's
I don't
7
know,
feet,
he's
but
fucking
he's
tall.
a really really big guy. But he's extreme. Most serial killers, sociopath things, depending on how you have a very high IQ. He has a notable high IQ, like genius level IQ. But yeah, maybe they could also do the guy who was based. Texas Chainsaw Massacre was based off. I can't remember. Gainey.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
Gainey.
yeah.
That he came
That
out
was
in the
weird.
sorry, spoiler alert.
But,
One
like,
episode of
They could
Dahmer.
maybe, but then again, they made Texas
And what
Chainsaw
part?
Massacre off of him.
when they go back to the 50s. When he, sorry, no, it's gonna spoil.
They
Oh,
just
I can't
they just
remember.
compare Dahmer to him.
Yeah, he doesn't come on the whole episode. He's like,
Yeah, go ahead.
sorry.
I'm
I
like,
don't-
say it's
oh,
okay. I'll look
No,
at it.
well,
I
Julie
can't
gave-
remember. I probably
Julie-
was doing my hair or something.
Yeah.
Julie gave me the go. It's when the dad's like, "Oh, it's okay. There's a similar situation to what you did," and then they go
Oh,
back
yeah,
to the
yeah,
50s
yeah,
They're
yeah.
just trying to build his case,
okay,
like
to make
create-
him seem crazy.
Yeah.
But
That's
he
one-
admitted, yeah, he's like, no, I was sane during
But
all that.
That's what, like, to me, he was a sociopath, but he wasn't a psychopath. Like, Richard Ramirez to me is a psychopath.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dahmer is not a psychopath, but he is a sociopath.
What's a sociopath?
Yeah, like what's the
Do you
difference?
want me to get the definition of a sociopath?
Yeah,
Yes.
you could get it. Meanwhile, you look that up.
I was looking at his Jersey Devil thing.
Oh, is it true or he's just fucking
I mean,
lying?
there's two different stories depending on it, but it is a thing. It's from 250 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah, like 1800s.
Like, think of Puritan times when, like, Salem witch trials.
I was
stuff
singing
vibes,
that.
Like,
I was thinking
like those
about-
kind of vibes. It happened in, I think, in the 1700s is what it's saying.
But throughout the years, there's been reports of people seeing it, shooting it, killing it, and whatnot.
That's weird. I never heard of that.
So the definition of a sociopath is a person with a personality disorder manifesting itself in extreme antisocial attitudes and behavior and a lack of conscience.
Trisha Paytas. Just kidding. Oh, fuck. Oh,
So that's a sociopath.
That's a sociopath. To me, a psychopath literally has no,
remorse.
not necessarily more like regard for anything. They, like, a sociopath would still be able to tell between, like, what is right and what is wrong. They just choose to actively ignore
wrong.
the fact
Yeah.
that it's right and wrong. Psychopath does not understand that, has no understanding of morality, empathy, anything like that. And they're just completely driven by, like, their
The-
physical
yeah. The
instinct
evil.
feeling that they have.
Like Michael Myers.
They're knowing.
No, yeah.
It comes out this Friday.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I'm going Saturday. Did you
The definition
right.
of a psychopath, it says a person affected by chronic mental disorder with abnormal or violent behavior. So I guess it would definitely just be dependent on your take for those two words.
Yeah.
That's
Well, they're both crazy.
I was gonna ask you, did you see the video I seen about the Michael Myers thing?
No.
Dude.
Why
Yeah,
didn't you send it to me?
this week, and you sent me a thumbs up. Oh, you probably just ignored that shit.
I probably was at work or something.
Yeah, but anyways, it's like a whole thing. It's like an hour long, and they go through like how did Michael Myers become evil. I'm like, oh my god, people are exaggerating.
watched it,
But
huh?
I watched 30 minutes of it. It's pretty
I'll watch
good,
it.
but it's like, okay, how are you gonna know all this from a movie? Like they go like back to like when he was born. They did like
Yeah.
a ritual, and well, they show that in the movie.
Well, yeah, that's what they're saying, that he's
they
that
show it
he's
in
like immortal, that he's
Halloween-
never gonna die.
Yeah, Halloween 4 they said it.
We
Where
should have like a marathon
a watch party.
before the movie comes out.
You only got to see the last movie before this one.
No, but just like
And the first one.
just for funsies.
Mm.
Carlos, we should do that before we watch the movie.
But I mean, they made the entire Pirates of the Caribbean off of a ride.
They
Huh?
did.
It was
Oh,
a ride
yeah.
first.
Yeah.
and then it was a movie.
Same
That's
with
weird.
Same with Haunted Mansion.
That's weird to me. I
Really?
don't know. I thought I thought the movie came out first and then the ride.
The ride, yeah.
These are crazy.
Like inspo.
I'm sorry, we're not.
I'm gonna need you guys to get up on Disney before we go.
Okay.
I've never even watched Pirates of the Caribbean.
either.
The Little Mermaid isn't for me.
I actually want to watch the new one.
The new
that's
one,
coming
yeah.
out.
I'm actually not that excited just because all their live actions have been less than amazing for me.
Oh, I'm
Like
sorry.
the Lion King.
One thing I know about Disney is at night they let cats out to catch the mouses.
Disney.
Yep.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Like after people leave?
Like after people leave, just
Can you
let the
fact
cats
that?
out.
Fact check.
I've
that,
actually
please?
heard that.
Yeah.
a lot.
Yep. I know.
Ew.
I know a thing or two.
No, I'm not wrong.
I know a thing or two.
Oh,
I've
he
seen a
knows.
thing or two.
I don't know if it's true, but it
Bum,
is
ba-dum,
something
ba-dum, bum,
that's
bum.
said a lot.
So let me ask you this question before we leave. I'm gonna go with my story. Would you guys ever make a pact with the devil?
Nope.
No.
Okay, well, there's a story. There's a this is so interesting too. I wish we had like more time, but there's a story of a guy named Josue. So back in there was a show in like it started in 1995. It was called let me double check this because I don't want to get it wrong, but it was called La Mano Peluda with Juan Ramon Sainz. Have you heard about it?
Yeah, I heard about him.
But
I don't
Have you really?
No, yeah. It sounds familiar. I had heard about it, but continue.
Okay. Well, anyways, it's basically a show that, people will call in with scary stories. And this specific guy, he, by the name of Josue, he called in and said, yo, I, made a pact with the demon / devil. And basically he made it because, his money, when he was 14, his parents were struggling with money, his family, and they had a financial crisis or whatever. So then he tells us a story, and he said he found a book, and he just started doing rituals, like praying to the demons and shit. And the demon actually appeared. Like, okay, he was praying, and nothing happened. Like, it's like, shit, like, what's going on? Like, is it even worth praying to demons?
Mm-hmm.
But 1 year later, the demon appeared. And he's all like, oh, shit, like, I thought the demon was going to be, like, with horns, a tail, like, shit we see on TV. But it wasn't. It was just a regular guy, like, all black. And he sat next to him. And then he was like, what, are you surprised to see me? He's like, yeah, because you never showed up or whatever. But that night, he was doing a ritual. And the reason he, I guess, appeared was because he cut his veins. The guy cut his veins and was bleeding. But I do want to show you guys, or let's hear a little clip of this audio because that shit was freaky. Apparently the demon showed him like how to sacrifice dogs and shit like that.
What
I'm
the
like,
fuck?
why are you laughing, Carlos?
No, go ahead.
You want
This is real stuff.
this is real stuff.
I know. It's
You
real
want
stuff.
this? What's going on? You want this to happen or what?
No. It's just like I never know we're gonna deep dig into this hole, so I'm really excited about
Well,
this.
Okay, so we're not gonna dig deep because it's like literally an hour and 30 minutes long. I'm gonna just probably 5-10 minutes of it, just where he says how he started, because it's pretty freaky. And keep in mind this is in Spanish. Hopefully we'll try to translate for you guys because yeah, it's good.
Gotta hear good.
Hopefully they could hear it.
El caso impactante de Josué. Josué Velázquez desde el Monte, California. Josué, ¿cómo está usted? Buenas noches.
Muy buenas noches, señor.
Bienvenido, gracias por estar con nosotros y gracias por escucharnos allá en el estado de California.
Es para mí verdaderamente honroso que gente mexicana logre tan distinguido programa que llega a todo el mundo por vía internet. Y me resulta a mí también, como se le escribía, muy confortante poder platicar con ustedes.
Gracias, Josué, es muy amable y estoy para servirle.
Muchísimas gracias, señor. Llevo más de 5 años intentando pactar con algún demonio. Mi objetivo principal era en un principio pues hacer contacto y llegar a una negociación con Satanás, con Lucifer, con ese demonio mayor.
Sí, señor, y lo que no me pueda contestar, Josué, lo respetamos, ¿eh? ¿Para qué quiere hacer ese contacto?
Mire, señor, a la edad de 14 años,
Sí.
mi familia entró en una crisis económica severa. Perdimos cuanto teníamos. nosotros acostumbrados a un estatus de vida diferente al que nos estábamos enfrentando, empecé a buscar posibilidades de cómo poder ayudar a la economía de mi familia. Debo comentarle que fueron tantas cosas que yo buscaba que en una ocasión, bueno, llegaré al punto, señor.
Sí.
Me encontré un libro de brujería donde decía la forma de impactar con un demonio llamado Lucifugio Rofocale.
Sí.
Si uno lograba hacer contacto con
question.
este...
Hold on. Sorry, I have to cut this. But what would you do if you found a witch book?
Not even open it.
I
Not
know,
even,
fuck
yeah,
that.
not even
My
touch
business.
it.
I'm minding my business.
You wouldn't say,
No.
oh, woo!
What the fuck?
What was that?
Hocus pocus.
And the fact that you put your money.
Yeah, it's because the shit I was like, but no, yeah, I would fucking burn that book.
I wouldn't even
Fuck
touch
no.
it.
But, okay, what would you do if you found a Ouija board?
Oh.
Nothing
Like I
again.
said, I'm minding my business. That's got
Carlos said,
nothing to do
minding
with
my
me.
business.
That's got nothing to do with me.
All right, let's get back to it.
demonio, que estaba bajo el dominio de Satanás o de Belcebú o de Lucifer o cualquiera que sea el nombre de este, podía pedirle tantísimas cosas como bienes materiales. Mi objetivo principal era en un principio tener dinero. En una ocasión, señor, encontré otro texto en hebreo antiguo donde había un pacto que refería una de las maneras más usuales en la antigüedad para hacer contacto con Satanás. Satanás, en forma de una invocación, empecé a orar. Me aprendí infinidad de oraciones, infinidad de rezos, infinidad de llamamientos. Le pedía, aparéceteme, le decía, quiero verte, mándame a alguien, yo quiero saber que me estás escuchando. Tardó como 1 año y medio, señor, en que obtuve mis primeros resultados.
Sí. ¿Cuáles fueron los primeros resultados?
Mis primeros resultados fueron los siguientes. Yo estaba haciendo todas mis operaciones en la casa de todos ustedes, la casa en México.
Gracias.
Yo en una oración donde yo estaba verdaderamente desesperado, me corté las venas, era parte de un ritual y invoqué el nombre de un demonio.
Sí.
Este se me apareció, yo esperaba verlo con cuernos, esperaba verlo con cola, esperaba verlo en esa forma como la conocemos. Sin embargo, se me apareció en un señor muy delgado. Era un señor negro, muy delgado, que se sentó junto a mí. Yo impactado, le dije, ¿quién eres tú? Él me dijo, no que me querías ver. En una forma tan tranquila, señor, donde me dijo, no que me querías ver. Y yo no sé si tonto o qué, le dije, es que tú no puedes ser el diablo, yo no creo que te me hayas aparecido a mí. Él me dijo, no, yo no soy el diablo. Me dijo otras cosas que no puedo decirle.
Claro.
Ese fue mi primer acontecimiento y ese señor me acompaña y me ha acompañado desde ese momento hasta ahora. Figúrese usted, señor, que esta persona me enseñó tantísimas cosas, me enseñó desde cómo hechizar a un perro, cómo inducir efectos benignos o malignos a la gente. No era algo así que me explicara. Yo recuerdo que solamente pronunciaba su nombre y él aparecía.
Josué, estas enseñanzas, ¿qué precio tenían? ¿O qué precio pagó?
Yo le dije a esta persona, porque platicaba así como lo estoy haciendo con usted en este momento, señor.
Ajá, pero lo hacía en pensamiento, ¿verdad?
No,
con
de
palabras.
ninguna forma. De ninguna forma. Le digo que yo platicaba con él como lo hago con usted.
Ah, ok.
Podía escucharlo y en ciertas ocasiones verlo. Yo le dije a él que yo no quería saber nada. Yo lo que quería era dinero. Yo lo que quería era, pues, muchas cosas. Yo incluso elaboré una lista donde incluían tantas de las cosas que yo tenía, que yo pedía. Él me dijo que eso no era necesario, que yo le hiciera solo caso a él y que yo iba a poder obtener de la gente lo que yo quisiera de ellas. Él me explicaba que yo tenía que aprender de él y que tenía que traer a otros 6 compañeros, a otros de tantas de mis amistades, a 6 amigos, pues, Yo dije compañeros porque en ese momento me encontraba en la secundaria.
Sí.
Y que juntos debíamos de hacer una ceremonia por la que me estuvo preparando alrededor de 8 meses. Él me dijo, me habría de obsequiar en ese momento infinidad de cosas materiales. Yo le dije que yo no podía aceptar nada. Yo tenía mucho miedo, le repito, pero de igual forma mucho valor porque yo sabía lo que quería, o sea, andaba buscando eso. Le dije que yo que tenía que dar, que yo no quería que a mi familia le pasara nada, que yo no quería que a mí me pasara nada, porque a mí me daba miedo arder ahí en los lagos del infierno, ¿no?
Claro.
Él me dijo que no me preocupara de nada, que lo único que tenía que conseguir, recuerdo, me pidió un cabrío,
Un macho cabrío.
Ajá.
Sí.
Obviamente lo conseguí y con mis compañeros hicimos una ceremonia.
Sí.
Estas cosas fueron más y más fuertes. Hasta en una ocasión me dijo que yo tenía que traer a un bebé que acababa de nacer, que lo tenía una señora de ahí muy humilde. Yo estuve a punto de hacerlo.
Damn, did you hear that? He was
Gotcha.
almost gonna sacrifice a baby.
What the fuck?
But yeah, this story is creepy as hell, guys. If you guys want to check it out, it's called Juan. Well, just put El Caso de Josué, La Mano Peluda. You guys will see it. It's an hour and 31 minutes long. And then after that one, this guy Josué actually did a podcast interview recently, I believe, with Doble G or G, yeah, double G, but in Spanish. So yeah, it's crazy that he said he did the pact to get money. So the demon devil was giving him money, but also as he was giving him money, he was sacrificing one of his family members.
What the hell?
Which I'm like, fuck, this is fucking creepy. I first heard this story when I used to work, because I used to listen to a lot of Spanish podcasts. And yeah, there was a time, I believe he called in to someone or something, but he was crying because I don't know if it was him or something. It was something similar, but the guy that called in the podcast was crying because he had just killed his grandma because the devil made him do it and shit.
Oh,
I was
fuck
like,
no.
fuck, how far would you go to be rich at this point?
Not
Carlos,
far.
answer me.
Not that
I'm just
far.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Not far.
But yeah, that
that's
shit
very
is
scary.
creepy. What do you think?
Fuck that. I don't know. That guy's stupid.
Fuck it.
Hell no. I would not go that far to get money.
Mm-mm.
Or
God's
scared.
bigger.
That's a very dangerous game he's playing.
Yeah.
Because eventually they are gonna get what they want.
Yeah, and that guy's still alive though. But yeah, that's fucking creepy.
But even more than that, like if you believe, in theory, if you believe in the devil, you have to
Believe
believe
there's
in
a God.
In God, yeah.
Like
The good.
not necessarily the good, just
That there's a God.
That
There's a
is,
God. Like
yeah.
if there's a devil, there's a God.
because the devil is only the devil because of the story, like
Yeah.
how he becomes.
Yeah. He got thrown out.
No, yeah, for sure.
But, hopefully maybe next week we get more into it. But yeah, crazy.
Spook fucking magoots.
Gonna have
That
to
you
was
guys.
scary.
I want to
I
tell you
know.
guys a scary story. I want to find one and read it to you guys.
Oh, for
Okay.
next
For next week?
for next
Yeah.
ep.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Or
I'm
just
here.
like one, just a episode.
All right, let's get spook
Remember last
magoots.
episode we're coming in dressed up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit. I need to figure out what I want to
Wait, that's next week? This week?
No.
Coming up? Oh.
No,
2
the
more weeks.
Like 2 more weeks.
the 20th, the
Yeah.
20th,
20-something.
30th, yeah.
We should do it a Friday, huh?
Is he up?
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Hopefully, you guys have a great weekend, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.
Peace.
See
Rise up,
ya.
Red Sea.